Hey guys, this is Jam of JamOnline.ph and welcome back to my channel. And today, finally it's here, the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 2, and I'm really excited to unbox this one. So this one was announced during the Note event, actually after the Note event, but it was teased during the Note event. So there were two unpacks for their flagship smartphone. So I got this from Smart. It's available at Plan M, I think. Yeah, I paid for a lot of cash out for this one, so I can choose between a higher cash out or a higher monthly payment. So I choose the higher cash out. Anyway, this is the Z Fold 2, so time to unbox this smartphone. Okay, so this is a pretty fancy box. So as you can see here, there's the Z. Then we got here the Galaxy Z Fold box. Open it like this. Change the shape of the future. I mean, yeah, it's the Z Fold 2. Very unique device. Okay, so, whew, wow, I'm really excited for this one. It's been a while since I've held on to a foldable smartphone. Okay, so of course we got here the manual and also the card tray, the pin for the card tray. There we go. We got here the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 2, and as you can see in here, yes, those are the care instructions for the Z Fold 2. It's not water resistant as expected. Do not press the screen of the front camera lens when folding the device. Make sure there are no objects. This device is not dust and waterproof resistant. It is recommended that you do not remove the screen protector film, and of course, the device contains magnets and so on and so forth. Okay, so we're gonna take a closer look on this device later. So I'm gonna turn it on, gonna set it up while we unbox the smartphone. Okay, so we also got here the Galaxy Z Premier service. So we got here the Galaxy Z Concierge. Here in the Philippines, we got here, I believe, the Galaxy Concierge. We could get a Samsung Care Plus protection for free on the Galaxy Z Fold 2, which means that accidental breakage is covered by this one. Aside from that, of course, we got here the Galaxy Z Concierge, 24/7 hotline in case you need assistance for your smartphone. And of course, for repair requests, they will pick it up on your address and deliver it to you as well. Okay, so this one also comes with this charger. It's a USB-C charger, and this is a 25. I believe this is a 25 watts charger. Yeah, it's a really small charger. It's 25 watts, but I already have my charger, so I won't be using this one. And then, of course, let's see what's inside on this one. We got here USB-C to USB-C cable. And I'm not sure if there are other countries that will be getting this one, but the Galaxy Z Fold 5G that we're getting comes with these earphones. It's an in-earphones from AKG. It's not wireless though. I've been using the Galaxy Buds Plus for a while on my Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. This one is AKG. This one is wired. So similar to other Galaxy flagship smartphones with AKG earphones, this one is pretty similar. So yeah, you've seen what's inside the box. You've seen everything inside the Galaxy Z Fold 2, I believe. How about we set up this smartphone? So, let's take a short drive or a hands-on of this smartphone. So guys, you're looking at the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 2, and as you can see in here, we got here the cover display. It's a 6.2-inch Super AMOLED display, and what I like about it is that we now have a larger display. Of course, this one is taller and it has a different aspect ratio, but it also means that medyo malaki yung content natin, but it's harder to reach at the top when your hand is like this, and the smartphone is a little bit thick kasi nga it's a foldable smartphone. Okay, so you've seen the cover display. How this one is also the power button, of course, the volume rocker of the smartphone, and of course we got here some very solid sides of the smartphone. And of course, this is the most important part of the Z Fold 2. This is the hinge. So without the hinge, this is not possible. Yeah. So this is the cover display of the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 2, and as you can see in here, this is a 7.6-inch QXGA Plus Dynamic AMOLED 2X display. It's really large, and what I like about it is that we got here a a adaptive refresh rate. This can go up to 120 hertz, and when it's powering down, it's actually power efficient, as it can go down, I believe, up to 11 hertz when there's no moving elements on the display. Okay, so below we got here the USB C port of the smartphone, along with the speaker grill. And yeah, we also got here the single SIM card slot. Where's that? Okay, so the single SIM card slot is located over here. Okay, there we go. So the single SIM card slot is located over here. So this is actually a dual SIM smartphone, but you need an eSIM for the second SIM card slot for this one. Anyway, you're looking at the smartphone right now. This is also the power button, and thankfully they did not separate the power button and also the fingerprint scanner for the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 2. And as you can see in here, compared to the previous generation, we now have an Infinity O display inside. So this is actually a 10 megapixel selfie camera, so no more fancy multi-camera setup inside. So one camera here, another camera over here. So yeah, this one is not that fancy enough for yung multiple selfie cameras. And at the back, you can see in here that it's pretty clean. The design reminds me of the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. So I have the Note 20 Ultra in here, and it does look the same. Mystic bronze color. And as you can see in here, we got here in a haze finish. And what I like about the haze finish is that this doesn't attract too much fingerprints. So kahit na wala kang case dito, you hold the smartphone every time, kahit oily yung kamay nyo, this one doesn't show that much fingerprint smudges, which I really like. But I still suggest that you get a case for this one. I mean, this is a 100,000 peso smartphone. Get a case, folks. Anyway, we got here also the triple lens camera at the back. This isn't the same camera setup on the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. Later on, I'm gonna show you some of the shots that I took, but this one houses the 12 megapixel ultra wide, 12 megapixel wide angle, and the 12 megapixel telephoto. So it's not the best camera, but it's decent enough for a flagship smartphone. So as you can see in here, this one is really usable. It's a smaller display, yes, but you can do everything on the cover display of the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. So if you want Facebook, you can open Facebook. If you want to play Genshin Impact, actually you can play Genshin Impact on this display, but I highly suggest that you do not play the game at this display. As you can see in here, we got black bars in here because this game isn't optimized for the cover display, for the aspect ratio of the cover display, which is, by the way, a 25:9 display. So as you can see in here, we're running Genshin Impact. We got here Snapdragon 865 Plus processor at 12 gigs of RAM and a 256 gigs of internal storage. So everything is running really well on the smartphone. Yes, we're updating the smartphone right now. But when we open the smartphone, as you can see in here, the display or the cover display's ratio is the one that is being utilized on the larger display. So if you want the smartphone to utilize the whole screen display or the full screen display of the Z Fold 2, of the main display, or the foldable display, you should open the application during when unfolded. So pag nakaganto siya, dyan siya i-open. So if you want to maximize or optimize the full screen display of the smartphone, what you can do is that you swipe up from below, then press this button, magre-restart yung game, and then it will automatically switch to full screen. But it will restart your game, it will restart your application, so medyo hassle siya. But thankfully, it's not as annoying as before in the Galaxy Galaxy Fold, the original one, in where you open the display of the smartphone, nag-stretch out yung nasa cover display, which is a little bit annoying because it has a different aspect ratio and it has a different na graphics and everything. So medyo nag-stretch out and everything, so hindi siya okay pag nag-stretch out tayo ng ganito. Anyway, you're seeing in here that we got here a different setup. So when we open the smartphone like this, iba yung setup natin. Ganito yung setup natin. Iba yung wallpaper natin. Iba yung icons natin. But when we open the cover display or the foldable display of the smartphone, as you can see in here, we got here a different na setup, different na home screen, and different na wallpaper. So you need to set it up manually. And speaking of the hinge kanina, one of the main features of the Galaxy Z Fold is the utilization of the flex mode. Yeah, not flex na magfe-flex kayo na may Z Fold kayo, but flex mode. So as you can see in here, we're running the camera application. Yan, fine. We have here the camera application. Really good, really cool. As you can see in here, ayan. So we got here the camera application, right? But when you fold it like this, like in the laptop mode, it automatically utilizes yung display below for the controls, while yung upper display is the one being used para sa viewfinder ng camera. So this one is really cool. So if you have like shooting, if you want to shoot at your home, wala kayong tripod, you can actually fold your smartphone like this and use the flex mode. Then of course, mag-control kayo dito and everything, and you can use this one as a tripod actually, yung pagkanyang foldable display. Speaking of the camera, I actually want to emphasize that we got here wide angle lens, and of course, a zoom up to 10 times. Ayan. So, medyo malayo naman yung naabot natin with the zoom on this one. So, I'm actually fine with the zoom camera of the smartphone. And medyo malaki siya. So, hindi na kayo mahiya na may tablet kayo na pangit yung quality. Actually, okay naman yung quality nito. Actually, papakita ko lang sa inyo some of the shots that I took using the Galaxy Z Fold 2. So you've seen the shots of the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 2 and they were quite good. It's not the best one. It actually parang nandun sa S20 lang na quality, not the ultra versions of the smartphone. But it's fine. I mean, look at this one. Hindi naman siya ganun ka-protruding, unlike the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra that has a really big camera module and it's really thick at the back of the smartphone. So this one is cleaner, better, and I actually like using this one. So of course, hindi lang naman camera may useful sa flex mode. Actually, there are also some other applications that take advantage of the flex mode. So we also got here YouTube. So sabihin natin, let's search for Jam Online. There we go, Jam Manchetta. So we watch this video of the Galaxy Z Flip. So you can see in here, ikot natin siya full screen, right? But when we use the flex mode, you can see in here that you can browse the web, you can browse the comment section below, and then yung video sa taas. It's like a laptop mode on the Galaxy Z Fold 2. But here's the thing, this is the reason why I like about the Z Fold 2. So of course, we got here wireless DeX, we got here those features, but we do not have DeX on the foldable display of the smartphone. Sayang, I think it's better to have a DeX on this one. But if you want, you could actually do, there we go. This is actually the multitasking mode, or the split window mode of the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 2. Pero hindi pa yan tapos. You can actually add another one. Let's see in here. Let's add Messenger. There we go. So we got 3 windows simultaneously. We can watch a video. There we go. Wait lang. Okay. Watch tayo ng video. Ulit. Okay. We can watch a video. Check out the web. Check out my messages and everything. It's really cool, right? You can do that on the Galaxy Z Fold 2. Di pa tayo tapos. You can actually add another window on the Z Fold 2. It's actually a pop-up window like this. So if you want, you can run 4 windows simultaneously on the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 2. Just add a keyboard, just add a mouse. It's like a mini computer, and you can actually type in your mga ginagawa ko. I actually type in some of my reviews na dito sa Galaxy Z Fold 2, which is really cool because we now have, as you can see in here, a larger keyboard. So I actually use it like this sometimes. So yan, exit lang natin to. Ayan. Yan pala. You actually use it like this sometimes. Medyo maliit lang yung keys, yes. But this one is actually usable. It takes some time to get used to. But I'm actually using the Z Fold 2 like this. And it's really awesome. It's like a mini computer for me. Sometimes I don't bring my tablet anymore because I have the Z Fold 2. It's a smartphone and also a tablet, which is really cool.
When it comes to games, this one doesn't have any problems when it comes to running games. I mean, it's an A65 processor. Unfortunately, hindi ko mapatakbo yung Genshin Impact right now, maybe because it's under maintenance. But with Genshin Impact, I actually run the game really well on this one. It's 60 frames per second. I cannot say that it's smooth, but I can run the game really well. Okay, it's running now. I've set it up at the highest settings possible. It's possible on Galaxy Z Fold 2, thankfully. And so far, hindi ako nakakita masyado ng frame drops except sa medyo heavy talaga na actions and everything. I think most of the smartphones talaga naka-experience on. And I'm thankful for Samsung that they've used an 865 Plus processor in this one and not an Exynos 990. 865 Plus, it's way better compared to the Exynos 990, and I actually like the results that I'm getting on this one. So medyo, hindi ko lang alam kung bakit mabagal mag-load. But yeah, you can see in here, we got here a larger display, which means that we could get a larger view, better gameplay, and again, we're running it at 60 frames per second right now. So pakita ko sa inyo yung settings. There we go, settings. The graphics, actually it's overclock and everything. Everything is set at high. We're running at 60 frames per second, and the smartphone is running the game really well and without problems. And when it comes to speaker, this one is actually pretty good. You can watch Netflix all you want. You can, you know, play games most of the time. Play games on this one. Genshin Impact is really cool on the Galaxy Z Fold 2. It takes advantage talaga of the large display of the Z Fold 2. And when it comes to battery, this one is actually pretty good when it comes to battery. And this one can last a day of use for me. Sometimes more than a day pa. Pagka nakatulog ako, pagkagising ko, may konti pa akong battery, like 20%. But I still, most of the time, I charge my smartphone before the end of the day, before I sleep. So, pagkagising ko, may charge na ako and everything, then konting charge na lang. So, yeah, everything is running really well. So, okay ako sa hinge. Solid yung hinge. Maganda yung display. Maganda yung, okay naman yung camera. Maganda yung display again. And again, we got here 120Hz refresh rate. You can take advantage of the 120Hz refresh rate dito. Super smooth. Super good. I like it. And, I think it's the best smartphone right now. Although, of course, it's the best smartphone, but medyo mahal siya. Actually, mahal siya. It will take you, it will take some, actually, it will take a lot of money from your wallet kasi it's actually a 110,000 pesos smartphone. So, yes, medyo masakit siya sa bulsa. But if you're the type of guy that you want to experience yung innovation, if you want to experience the best Android experience on a smartphone, this is the way to go. The Galaxy Z Fold 2, Snapdragon 865 Plus, really cool feature, really cool software. Although, suggestion ko, sana sa Samsung magkamera pa sila ng more features for the flex mode and better application support dun sa pag-switch from the cover display to the bigger display. It's a really cool, it's a really cool smartphone. I love it. I love to use it. I would use it every day. It's my main smartphone right now and hindi ako nagsisisi sa pagbili ko dito sa smartphone na to. So I guess that's it for our unboxing and hands-on of the Galaxy Z Fold 2. So if you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And of course, if hindi pa kayo nag-subscribe sa channel ko, well, now is the time to subscribe. So once again, I am Jam of jamonline.ph. Be sure to click that subscribe button along with that bell button to get notified of my latest videos here sa YouTube channel ko. Again, Jam Mancheta here. See you guys again sa susunod na video.